Today we are heading to the Lair of... You're going to be slow about this. The Lair of Bellerogrimm. Bellerogrimm? And the cave where they discovered Arcanum's last dragon. We could have found this ourselves, but the plaque in the Zoological Society told us where to go. It's really just a glorified museum, but there's a little extra thing to it. With a bit of a nice little story arc, which we won't really discover until the end of the game. Even has a plaque, has some seats so you can sit down right next to it. I don't know. The cave was the last resting... Let me try that again. The cave was the final resting place of Bellerogrimm, the last of the great dragons. The cave was discovered by Sir Walter Ginsberg in 1756. I agree, doggo. Very interesting. As you can expect, it's just a cave. But, like I said, it has a little secret in it. I actually missed this the very first few times I played this. And it's not exactly well hidden, so I was just being a dum-dum then, but anyway, here it is. The skeleton of the last dragon, Bellerogrimm. One of his faces. So cool. It would have been interesting to see dragons in their glory. I wonder how it got in here. Were they just basically big lizards, or were they flying, or that kind of thing? You can't tell. There's no wings. Oh, look at that. Some stairs. Yeah. It is out the way, but a keen eye can definitely see it. I don't know if there's nothing in these. I don't know. Hang on. I'll take it back. That's some cash. Which we're a little strapped for. What? Best thing to do is just tell you guys to attack it.
Sure.
There we go.
I'll do it right away.
Down we go. So this is full of dragons, or dragonoids. It's full of all kind of things. And since I need experience, this is actually kind of perfect. No, don't pick that up, I'll kill you. I hate you, Magnus. I can always fish it out of them later. We are very over-leveled for this area, I can already tell. I'm sure there's going to be some tough enemies here and there, but we're pretty over-leveled. As expected. Oh, it's a nice critical hit. There's a lot to this place as well. Chests and things. I think there's a boss around here somewhere. I say boss, I think it's just more of a... I think it's just a bigger, slightly tougher dragon thing. Which I'm also pretty sure we fought before. Good stuff. Mystic chest. Mystic disappointment. Ugh. How disappointing is that? Digarians. Yeah, not too bad. Not the worst, but not too bad. There's a little secret in here as well. It just tells you about a certain individual. We've already discovered one part of an individual, which we'll meet much later on, but there is another one. clear this side out. Because I want this mystic chest. Don't be a mystic disappointment. Oh, goodness me, fellas. Well done. Oh, yeah, there he is. A Phrygian. Which is somehow weaker than the other ones? Didn't even last a second. Well, that's that. A lot of coins there as well. Let's pick all these up quickly. It's a nice little side dungeon. Not much in it, but it's nice. An arcane chest. Not as good as a mystical chest, but oh my god, fellas, get out of the way. Ooh, nice helmet. Potion of haste. A ruby. A ruby ring. I'll have to go check these out, definitely. And a book. The Last Testament of Caricature. Hear the last of my words. I am in hiding, shunned by the world because of my unbridled power, hunted because they fear what they cannot understand. For 10 years, Arcanum has cowered at the mere mention of my name. As well they should. Were I given another 10 years, or 1,000, I would rain down death and terror until my dying breath. I would do this because the torment I was subjected to my whole life. Okay, yeah, sorry, didn't look like it made sense. Torment because I was smaller and weaker, and yes, sometimes I was cowardly, and often I was petty, disloyal, and pretentious. I'm assuming it says pretentious? Perjurious? Perjurious. Okay. Every once in a while, infrequently, mind you, I would refuse to pay my debts, and I must admit I was rarely courteous. Oh, and there were strange odors. Oh, there were those strange odors. But are they reasons to make someone an outcast? I say not. And so I went on the journey to extract my revenge. To extract my revenge on this cruel world, and I found the means to do so. While traveling in the northern mountains, I found an old magic scroll. The scroll described a spell of with such obvious power that it would not surprise me if it were hidden away purposely. Arcanum was not ready for such magic. She would be forced to adjust. The spell changed a man into dragon form, giving him all the gifts and powers of that evil beast. But the scroll required the blood of a dragon. There was only one dragon left in all Arcanum, the great dragon Bellerogrimm, and I was fairly sure he wouldn't be very happy about me making me a gift of some of his blood. So I stole away to the secret temple of the dragonkind and had them make for me the most terrible poison. Yes, the price was high, the damnation of 7 generations of my family, but it was worth it. If I had something with which to kill Bellerogrimm, now I had to make him eat it. In the end, it was a fairly simple task. I killed a crippled old farmer and stole his prize bull, which I fed well for a month, and then coated with the poison. I led the poor creature to the Lair of Bellerogrimm, set it loose just outside the cave mouth, and waited. Dragons, when they are hungry, think of little else. Believe me, I know the truth of these things now. The bull was eaten, Bellerogrimm returned to his lair for a morning nap, and died quite suddenly. I drew his blood, and became Caricature. the most feared and terrible creature of all the land. And now I am tormented again. Nazruddin and the Elven Council have found me, cornered me in here in the Lair of Bellerogrimm. It smells terrible, as the dragon is still returning to dust. Even after 10 years, why must they attack me? I am outnumbered. This is such an unfair set of circumstances. I have done nothing. Perhaps I will slip out during the night. An interesting individual, for sure. Everyone just kind of builds up the rest of the story. And how did I miss this chest? I have no idea. Necklace, coins, a ruby, dagger, gloves, staff. Oh, I guess we're off to Shrouded Hills. I'm trying to think where we're going to head to next. I have a feeling it's going to be Kaladin. Kaladin's definitely going to be keeping me busy for a bit. There's a lot to do in Kaladin. There's also, obviously the main quest, there's the Persuasion Mastery. There's a few other quests tied to it. There's also the ones with the skulls we have as well. I also need to go from there and link the place to the mainland as well. Because once you get to Kaladin, you're kind of cut off. I think you can take a boat back to Tarant, that's no problem. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Can you identify something for me? Magic Staff, Arcane Helmet, the Star of Soul Bonding, Random Stasis, lovely. Mystical Dagger, Mystic Gauntlets, yeah. Not what I expected, really. Good, don't want that, don't want that. Nope, nope. Ooh, you do want that. Sorry, I have no need for it, but you want the dagger. You're a very confusing lady. You know, thinking about it, I think we can get to Kaladin from here. I just need to go to our pirate friend, whose name completely escapes me. I have absolutely no idea who he is. I can't remember his name, but we'll go from there. Kaladin is lovely. I actually quite like Kaladin. It's a nice mix between technology and magic, and it works really well. I'd be interested to see how I feel about when I get there. Knowing what I know now. I'm having fun with the camera as well. Also, thinking about it a bit more, we're not too far from the end, really. Yeah, after we found the mystery of the Dark Elves and found the home of the Dark Elves. I'll wait till morning, actually. There's only like a few things left to do, and that's it. There's a few big-ish areas to explore. Like, I don't think that island there won't be looked into. Ooh. Yeah, go on then. Let's go and have a look in here. Good to see you again. What can I help you with? What can you tell about Kaladin? Old seaport on the northern tip of the continent. Quite a long voyage, want to hear? It's barter. There's bullets. Let's grab a bullets. Do you want any of these? No? Of course you don't. Well, guess I shouldn't be too surprised. You can always just drop off of a junk trader. I'm fairly sure our friend can take us. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Did we, yeah, I think we did, kill the trader there. Outside the eye shop. Edward Teach, that was his name. Welcome back, laddie. Old Teach will be here if you ever need a captain to sail ye. Well, I do, actually. Could you take me to Caledon? Ugh, I guess he doesn't. That's kind of a shame. I could try and get the boat here. Assuming I can. Trying to think of other places we can go and other things to do. But no, once we get into the Horror of Dark Elves, that's it. That's really... Afterwards, it just seems to go so quick. There's a lot of back and forth, though. We're going to be doing a lot of that. What can I do for you? Can you take me... I just want to take me to Caledon. Passage will cost you 100 coin per head. Passage for 12. Is it Beth available? I see. What's the price again? Passage for 12. Fuck. Yeah, I'm ready to go to Caledon. Guys, you're expensive. But here we are. Caledon. Well, Caledon Port in particular. And that is where I will leave it for now. We have a lot to do in Caledon, a lot of places to explore and everything else. I think it'll be quite interesting. Let's check out that newspaper as well. I shall pick it up before anyone else does. That old lady, she's coming for it. Alright then, I will see you in the next one, where we'll start looking into Caledon. Toodles!